Hey everyone, so is BlackRock potentially lining up to see a huge bull run? And that's what I think a lot of people are excited about. If you guys want to be kept up to date with more content like this, be sure to smash that like button. If you have not already, there is really going to be a ton of opportunities in the next few days. So that's exactly what I am excited for. But right now, BlackRock, we have been waiting for it to buy for a long time. And I've been personally waiting for crypto markets to recover for about 3 years now. So I feel like that's a very important step in the crypto space in the next few days. Like, we have been waiting this for such a long time. Like, this was the major big crypto thing people were waiting for. And here we go. Like, it's exactly here. And it's strong. It's fast. And BlackRock incoming could basically change crypto. The issue is a lot of people aren't even sure if it's going to do anything at this point. Like, a lot of people are very uncertain of it actually changing anything. So that's what I'm slightly concerned about. Like, people just saying, okay, this is not going to change anything at all. So that's going to be the big problem. But if something changes, that could definitely be a big opportunity.
Or some people might think they're getting ready to buy the dip after we have some sort of buy the rumor, sell the news event. Again, that could be.
So again, a lot of basically USDT has been minted. Whales are getting ready for Bitcoin ETF probably to buy. And I feel like the big problem with crypto right now is a lot of whales. They still aren't too sure if the crypto is going to rise or go down, go up. That's the big problem with crypto in that sense, is so many people are still unsure if the crypto will recover or not. So that's something I'm worried about. But the whales definitely know more than us guys. So here's he opened a long position, made 181%. Actually, he's talking a bit about patterns here. I went in and actually did the math. Celsius sold a total of 262 million ETH in the last 5 weeks. The price is up 10%. All these went to Fireblocks custody to Coinbase and Falcon X, which is broker. So basically, most of the Ethereum got sold. There was basically a huge liquidation. So finally, we saw some sort of recovery that we have been waiting for a long time.
And when this is over, right? When this selling is over, the price of Ethereum may very well go absolutely parabolic.
So that's something I'm waiting for. You know, Celsius and Binance were both hit with bad news this week. But there is definitely room for recovery. And there's going to be probably good news in that sense. There's going to be probably good news in the long term. And I've been waiting for Ethereum for a long time. But I'm going to make another video on this because Ethereum has deserved that. There's also probably the altcoin season rising. So all these dips, I'm not too worried about them. I'm really not too worried.
All right. And that doesn't mean selling everything. For example, if you get a meme coin that goes up 10x from your initial buy, you could sell 10% and you'd be taking out your initial.
Exactly. So remember to take profits. These whales are probably taking profits the same way we are, but in a much higher sense. So maybe they're saying, okay, I'm only going to take 1 million of profit when they have like a 100 million position, so only taking 1%. And I feel like that's exactly what they're doing right now. They're slowly buying back in, which is absolutely incredible news that we wanted to hear more of. Like, we need whales. Even if they take small or big profits, it's still gonna be a very far way ahead.
Oh, now, because what if, right? What if this does another 100x? It doesn't matter. Take profits, because more time than not, you're going to see something pump and then it's going to give back all of those gains. That's what I've learned in this space. You guys can go out and make your own mistakes or learn however you want to learn, and we'll just have to see what happens. Hopefully, though, you will come out of profit in this bull market. And if you want to stay up to date with the market, smash that subscribe button. Come and join the Patreon, the HG Access. Go sign up to those exchanges if you want, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
So yeah, pretty cool videos ahead. Definitely feel like there's going to be some major crypto updates for all these small cap altcoins coming back, getting stronger. Everyone's going to be happy in the end. So if that's something you're interested in, be sure to also smash that like button if you guys have not already, and I will keep you updated. But it does seem like a lot of these cryptos are growing, with especially Ethereum being sold so much. The whales just keep scooping up the supply, or the retail, either one of those, still the price goes up. So I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. Peace, everyone. What's been happening with the Terra Luna Classic update? Be sure to smash that like button if you have not already, because we do have some fantastic news for you today, guys. As you can see in my voice, I'm just slightly tired, but it's not stopping me from making videos. Terra Luna Classic has been doing absolutely great at that point, and this is really good news. Crypto Levi actually made a huge update on what's going below with crypto, and that's the big news right now. With basically Terra Luna Classic seeing one of the biggest drops on the top 100 chart. I don't know how far or where it will go, so I'm definitely very hopeful in that sense that it could recover. I know there was a lot of issues with development and stuff like that, so that was one of the bigger issues I saw with basically Terra Luna Classic in that sense. But that doesn't mean the future will also be bad. The issue is most of the developers, they don't really know what to add to Terra Luna Classic to really make it pump. But there is a ton of proposals that some of them have passed. The validator set for Terra Luna Classic from 100 from 135. So there are improvements in that aspect, but they aren't that game changing.
Increased. We've been getting USDC burns going up, amidst many other things as well. And we're also, of course, asking Binance to start burning USDC as well.
So yeah, I don't know if Binance is going to burn their USDC unless explicitly asked to. I mean, it would be cool, right? It would be cool to see burns like that. But I don't know if it's really going to happen in that sense. Like, why would they do the burns? Again, I'm hopeful that these burns will start, that these burns will be the thing of the future. But what is really going to happen is up to really anyone's guess at that point. We don't really know where, why, how, when. And I feel like with all these proposals, there's like the community of Terra Luna Classic is divided. That's why we can't do the proposals on the way. 1.5% on-chain tax, 1.2% burn, 0% 50 community pool, which is going to be for basically development, and 0.50 for staking reward, so people can stake. I think this is a pretty good thing. People have been asking for a burn. We haven't been seeing it for a long time.
So that is a very good thing. But what are the new proposals that are coming that could potentially bring us to new heights? Now, that is a great question. Now, first and foremost, I'd like to give a huge shout out to Jesus is Lord. Very active on Twitter. He does not do YouTube videos, but he did have a huge update here.
So yeah, there is some key players in Terra Luna Classic that actually want to make changes, that want to make potential. That is cool. That's definitely cool. But really, there hasn't been as many updates as we wanted for Terra Luna Classic.
It's implemented. The 3 new Cosmos developers whose work was approved in 11.940 should be assisting with this. Now, he's referring to all nodes and a couple other massive validators who most likely will now be in full support of what we have going here. He says, let's wait until then and give it a solid effort for a revote. It was very close last time. And hopefully...
So yeah, hopefully these proposals can pass through, because right now Terra Luna Classic has not been seeing any recovery. And also Terra Classic USD from 7 cents went down to 2 cents. If you guys want more content like this, smash that like button. I've been kind of tired today, but that doesn't stop me from making crypto content. If you want more content like this, smash that like button. But let's take a look at everything that's going on in crypto today. And that is basically crypto bull runs. Crypto bull runs have been rising in a sense in a massive, massive way. And everyone is really excited about that. But that being said, let's take a look at where crypto will be in the near future.
Actually trying to set a new floor. All right. SHIB has been kind of sideways trading. It's tried to recover. It hasn't really had much.
So yeah, SHIB hasn't seen massive, massive burns as we wanted to see that, but definitely saw some massive drops as well, which was problematic in that sense. I definitely think there's still hope for SHIB. There's still plan, but something needs to be changed in the long term if we want SHIB to succeed in any way, shape, or form. And I'm really hopeful for that. I really do hope SHIB does succeed in that way, because that would be absolutely incredible. Like, the SHIB team has been working hard, but there's been so many setbacks in that sense that really it's been keeping users at bay is the simplest way to say it. It's been keeping users at bay, lots of uncertainty, stuff like that. So there is definitely some opportunity growth there, where we could be seeing some price hikes or some price rising.
Success in doing so, but the market really hasn't made steps forward, right? We know that right now SHIB is trying to basically hold this 5095 level. Okay, it's tapped it twice, 3 times actually, and now it's essentially just trying to hold this as we wait for some news. And we know now that this news is not coming this week. Okay, if you guys missed my breaking update yesterday, we found out that next week is the week that they're actually going to be voting on these spot Bitcoin ETF approvals. There is a slew of them that they have to work through and decide whether it's going to be a yay or nay. Now, the SEC, I guess, higher ups or panel or whatever are going to be voting on these approvals. So the nice thing I will say is obviously we know that the man in charge, Gary Gensler, wants nothing to do with crypto. He's trying to shut crypto down. He is going.
Yeah, so a lot of these big institutions, they're not a huge fan of crypto. I think that's a problematic factor right now. What we're seeing, like, they're not that pro crypto as people think. In the long term, I don't think that's that bad as people expect. There's definitely going to be more opportunities. But really, they just want to regulate it. Not that they hate crypto, but crypto is only going to be saved if it has none of regulation. And that's where Shiba Inu really does have its potential. I think what's really affecting Shiba is also the development of it. Like, it hasn't been having the best development in a sense. There wasn't really a lot of stuff to develop also. So that's one extra factor that a lot of people are considering at this point. But I am definitely more excited to see, crypto really see some more price bumps, because SHIB hasn't been seeing that volume lately. And I think it's a very fair point. But if you guys want more content like this, smash that like button, and I will keep you updated with more news. Till next time, peace everyone.
Oh, what is up,
Floki
YouTube?
is something that has been a talk of the town in 2021. And now I'm really wondering, is it going to see that major price potential again in the future, in the past? That's what I'm really hoping for Floki to recover in that sense. So there is definitely going to be opportunities for Floki to grow. But let's talk about the long-term sense. Where is Floki going to be in now? So basically they said there's going to be a huge game called Valhalla, and it's going to be an open world metaverse type of game. So a lot of people have been talking about that also. That's something really exciting. I'm excited for that. I think everyone was in that sense. So that's going to be the good news for the start of the week. But let's talk about more on where Floki is going to be and what market cap can it reach. Can it do a 100x? Can it be worth 30 billion?
The captain here, and I
Blockchain gaming is huge, especially if they go from the metaverse, which the hype is a bit dead, to blockchain games.
had a all-time high market cap of over $40 billion. Dogecoin, back in 2021, Doge had an all-time high market cap of over $80 billion. So when you compare that to 30 billion, it's really a night and day difference, and you got to take this into consideration, right? Back in 2021, during that insane bull run, Shiba Inu and Doge.
So yeah, the point of Floki, the problem with Floki is that meme coins are kind of dead right now. Shiba Inu might never do a 400x in a day anymore, and that's where the big problem is. We might never see those types of recovery. So I am a bit devastated by that. That is definitely the bad news. But that being said, there is still price opportunities for Floki basically. And all these other coins, they still have that price potential in a way, in an aspect. So that's where the real excitement comes around. But I do want to know, like, is Floki going to be recovering at any sense at any point? Or is it just going to be empty noise at this point? Now, that's a big question of what will happen in that sense. Like, how big will the Valhalla game be? Because right now crypto games are all back on the rise, and you need to make a good crypto game, not just any type of crypto game, really. So that's where I'm really, really excited.
Boyfriend's grandma. And with that being said, the bull run, it's just around the corner at this point, because as we all know, typically either 6 to 12 months after a Bitcoin halving event, is usually when altcoins begin to rally. And as we all know, the Bitcoin halving event is expected to happen sometime around April of this year. So again, the next bull run could very well be very imminent in the very near future. And what am I doing to prepare myself for the next bull run? And that is dollar cost averaging. I have been dollar cost averaging into Floki for around...
So yeah, it seems like Floki's always going to be the talk of the town, the pick of the town. And that's what's really exciting about it. Like, a lot of people will always buy it, always support it. It will always have that key support level by a lot of these big whales. So that's going to be pretty cool.
Around 2 years at this point. I mean, just imagine that, right? That's the conviction that I have for Floki. And what am I going to continue to do? I'm going to continue to dollar cost average. And what do I mean by this? I'm going to continue to put more and more on a set schedule on a consistent basis. You know, anytime I earn...
So yeah, it seems like Floki is really still supported by the big community. So as long as they have the player base for the Floki game, Floki can definitely have a way ahead, have a strong way ahead and do a 21x at that point. Upside of 100x would definitely be amazing. But again, right now, Floki hasn't been doing well as meme coins are actually dropping in that sense. So meme coins are not performing that well as we thought. But I am hopeful for the near future. If you guys want to work on like this, be sure to smash that like button. Peace, everyone.